This is a helpful exercise if you want to improve the flexibility in your fingers. If you also have difficulty with your fingers, it's helpful too. If you have arthritis, go gently with this. But especially if you're a musician, a guitarist, pianist, anybody using your fingers for music, this will help increase the sensitivity and fluidity of your fingers. Very simple. You can do this on the bus, in the car. Well, not when you're driving, but all different places. Take your hand and make a loose fist with one hand, and with the other hand, I'm going to use my right hand here, it doesn't matter. Take your index finger and go into the hole and make it gentle, the fist that you make, so that you're not squeezing tightly, just enough that you can feel all sides of your finger and go into that hole. Now that should be pretty easy unless you have perhaps a brain injury or something like that. And if that's the case, this actually is a great exercise for you too. Go slowly and pull it out. Now you might think, well, that's so easy. Do it with your eyes closed and sense each finger that you're passing with the index finger so that you find the little finger at the bottom. And can you make that movement so you're not straining your forearm, that it's just like pouring water down the hole, okay? And this lesson is based on the Octopus series I'm teaching, which is a remarkable animal to teach us how to be flexible and sense with great sensitivity with our hands. So as you put your finger in the hole, go slowly coming out and sensing the contours of the inside of the fist. And then switch to the middle finger and sliding, just pouring it into the hole. Now where you have your fist in the air, you can place it against your chest or belly so that there's less effort in your shoulders. You could put it in your lap. You can explore how that changes the movement of your finger going in and out slowly. And now try the fourth finger very slowly. And this could be, you'll feel like, oh, this is so easy. Well, if it's easy, make it slower so you're feeling more and that you're not jerking the movement, that it's literally pouring in slowly. And slow is harder than fast, always. If you play music, you know that too. Going slowly, it exposes more of the movement. And so if there's these jerky things happening, can you soften either the fist or the entire arm of the hand sliding in? And then the little finger, take your little finger, and often the little finger is different in the sense of it's smaller, weaker, this kind of thing. You might get caught in the thumb of the supporting hand, and you can move the little finger in and out, and you can even move your wrist and elbow a little bit. So this is very helpful with playing music, but other activities as well. Okay, and if you'd like, you can do the thumb as well. Thumb as well. Very gentle. How relaxed can your wrist be so that thumb, often our thumbs aren't given this kind of task to do, so go gently with your thumb. Okay, and then leave it, rest, and just feel the difference already in that one hand. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing with holding with one hand. I'm going to use my right hand here. Take your index finger slowly into the hole, and now add another finger. Okay, you could just take the middle finger next to it and slide that in. You might need to open your left fingers a little bit to slide in, and then coming out. And it's interesting, I'm not demonstrating this the best, but can you go softer so that your both hands are relaxed, and then you can play again with where you're holding your hand to do this. Now just take the middle finger only out. Leave the index finger, but just take the middle finger out and then bring it back in. All right, now you see the game is, can you independently move one finger and leave the other finger in the hole? Okay, now don't do this fast. Think of it being slow, relaxed, so that, oh man, that is a lot more difficult than just one finger by itself. Okay, try a different finger. Maybe the fourth finger goes in with the index finger, and then move one finger out. Now it's easy to do it fast, but it's harder to go slow. Okay, so I haven't been doing this that long yet, so I'm sure I'll get better as I practice. But just play with each finger joining another finger inside your fist. Okay? All right, and then of course you could do the thumb as well. And again, pulling one finger out and then bringing the thumb out. Okay, do you have it? So that's just with one hand. You can rub it afterwards, stroke your legs or something to feel, and notice, does that feel different in that hand? It should feel way more activated, more differentiated between the fingers. Just try that then with the other side, with the right fist holding the left finger, and you can again go slowly and sensing as you do this the difference in this other side. And depending on which hand is dominant, it's going to feel very different. You might be able to go slower actually with the non-dominant hand because it's less familiar, whereas the dominant hand might be a little more impatient and says, oh, I know how to do this. Sometimes we learn differently with our dominant versus non-dominant hands. Okay, so once you've done every finger on this other hand, and I'm going a little quicker through this side, then you're going to take two fingers in and play with moving one finger out at a time. So take, like I've got the index and middle finger, and again, be gentle with the hand holding. See, I broke it there. But try again with a different finger. I didn't break my finger, but I broke my grip. And then take out the second finger and put a different finger in. And relax your shoulders. You can put your hand in different places as you play with this little practice. Okay? So it goes on and on. You could try with 3 fingers, all these different combinations. And of course, if you're a guitar, pianist player, any kind of string instrument, so useful for coordination practice. Let me know how this is. Thanks so much. A special shout out to Ryan for inspiration of this lesson. Take care.